How we doing, everybody? This is That Our Nerd, back at it again with another algebra tutorial. This one today is just like I said in the last video, another maybe harder problem with order of operations. You can see this one kind of looks maybe more like a beast, but I promise you we will make our way through this together, and it'll be beautiful. So our little acronym again, PEMDAS. Pretty early morning, Dad and Santa, right? So we have parentheses or grouping symbols here on the top. Our second step is to solve any exponents. Our third step is multiply and divide, and our last step is add and subtract. So first thing first, we'll look at our parentheses, our grouping symbols. So our first one here is this chunk. And so within our grouping symbol, we then have to follow the order of operations within that as well. It doesn't show the numerator and denominator are grouping symbols, but these really technically are grouping symbols. So it's not like we'll take the -8 and divide it by 3 first. We solve our numerator and our denominator first, and then go on from there. So 12 minus -8. Well, this is the same thing as 12 plus 8, so that would be 20 on the top. Let's see, we'll do -4. We have 20 in our numerator. And then down here we have multiplication and addition. So the first thing we have to do for our denominator is multiply. So 3 times 2 is 6. And then 6 plus 4 is 10. We'll leave our -5 here and go to our next set of parentheses here. And so what we have is -1 minus 7. And -1 minus 7 is -8. Let's see, so we have -9 minus a -7, right? And so even though this is a parenthesis, there's nothing to solve or simplify or anything inside the parenthesis, right? It's just a -7. So we'll just leave the parenthesis on it. Then we have a minus. Then we have -5 minus -8. So -5, subtracting a minus, right? That's going to be a positive. So -5 plus 8, and -5 plus 8 would be a +3. Okay, so now we look for any, well, I guess we can see, are there any more parentheses? I mean, there kind of is here, right? But this is really just a number. This is going to simplify down to 2. So I guess, how can we say this? This is equal to 2, so that way we don't have to write this whole thing down again. But we now do our multiplication and division, wherever that happens. So we have -4 times 2. Well, -4 times 2 is -8. -8, there we go. And then anytime there's a parenthesis next to a number, that means you're multiplying it. Right, so we'll have minus, then we have 5 times -8. And 5 times -8 would be -40. Down here, we don't have any multiplication, but we could simplify this a little, right? So we do -9, then we have minus -7, so that's going to be the same thing as saying plus 7, minus 3. And so now we have our multiplication and division done. We can do our addition and subtraction, our last step here. So we have -8 minus -40. So again, subtracting a negative is like addition. So -8 plus 40. That'll leave us with 32 divided by, we have -9 plus 7 is -2. -2 minus 3 is -5. And boom shakalaka. That can't be simplified anymore. That's the final answer for it. So it kind of looks like a beast, like a long problem, but you just go through it step by step, check your parentheses, check your exponents, check your multiplication, division, addition, subtraction, right? Just go through the steps, and then really it becomes pretty easy to do. Thanks a bunch for watching this video. If you learned something or enjoyed it, make sure to drop an order of operations down on that like button down there. Subscribe if you'd like to see more algebra videos like this one. and have a wonderful day.